looks so honest. It lets me be me. I guess that's why Nice and Easy is the world's best-selling hair color.
Now, here is a corn lover, and there's nothing more gratifying to a corn lover than to know that her mother has given her delicious Del Monte family-style corn. More people eat it than any other corn like it. It's a special strain developed to be sweet and tender. And when a corn lover is eating Del Monte corn, she probably doesn't need to hear me talking about how good it is, right? Well, then I'm just going to go into the living room and talk about corn to the sofa.
Nothing's too good for Daddy and me. Mom brings Del Monte home.
Purina Puppy Chow helps little puppies grow into big puppies. But then its job is only half done, because even after he looks full grown on the outside, inside his muscles are still forming and his bones are still growing for about a full year. That's why he needs a full year of the extra nutrition in Puppy Chow. Puppy Chow for a full year, till he's full grown.
Decision 88, election update. Here is Tom Brokaw, NBC News.
Good evening. Senator Bob Dole wins a doubleheader tonight in South Dakota and in Minnesota. Let us show you our projections now in those Midwestern states. Dole is our projected winner in South Dakota, and a very impressive showing tonight in Minnesota as well for Senator Bob Dole. And look what else happened in Minnesota. Pat Robertson, our projected runner-up, beating out Vice President George Bush. On the Democratic side, in South Dakota, Missouri Congressman Richard Gephardt, our projected winner over Massachusetts Governor Michael Dukakis. The vote now in South Dakota. As you can see, more than half of the vote has been counted. A very significant victory tonight for Richard Gephardt. It is his second Midwestern win. He won in Iowa, of course. Michael Dukakis spent a lot of money in South Dakota and was well organized but fell off the pace in the closing hours of the campaign. And Al Gore, who is trying to demonstrate that he's a national candidate, not just a regional candidate, gets only 8% of the vote. On the Republican side, Bob Dole, the winner in South Dakota, and another close race for second place between Robertson and Bush. If Robertson beats Bush here, it will be the third time that he has defeated the sitting vice president in the rural Midwest. So that would not be a good night for Vice President George Bush. We'll have a complete wrap-up on all of this tonight, including interviews with Gephardt and Dukakis at 11:30, 10:30 Central Time. For now, I'm Tom Brokaw, NBC News, New York.
Come on, you guys. The sun's already up. It's going to be a golden day.
Let's eat.
Oh, those golden grahams. Oh, those golden grahams. Crispy, crunchy graham cereal, family breakfast treat. Oh, those golden grahams. Oh, those golden grahams. Golden honey, just a touch with Graham's golden wheat.
It's a great tasting part of a complete breakfast for the whole family.
Try those golden grahams and have a golden day.
After you take away the bread, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and mayonnaise, what have you got? Well, with Oscar Mayer bologna, you've got meat, and lots of it. Cuts from the beef brisket, chuck, round and flank. Cuts of pork side and shoulder, never cereal or filler. Oscar Mayer bologna. The beginning of a beautiful sandwich.
When can I pick up the pictures?
Thursday.
Thursday, okay, let me make a note of that.
You gonna write it down there?
I was going to,
Oh,
yeah.
well, then let's say Tuesday.
You mean 2 days earlier?
No, 5 days later.
5 days later, I thought as much.
If this customer were at a Photomat store, we'd be introducing him to our brand new picture pickup promise. Photomat's way of telling you exactly when your pictures will be ready.
That quick?
Sure, and if it doesn't work out, you get a free roll of film.
Oh, no. You get in trouble for
It's
that.
no problem.
Huh?
It's a Photomat policy.
The Photomat picture pickup promise.
Is there a Photomat store around here?
Saturday, the fun starts when Nancy meets Francie, Sunshine's mom.
Actually, we live a very quiet life here. Oh, I won't. And what do you call this? Bad timing.
Then there's a fire at the fishes.
The empty house 2 doors down, it's on fire.
Could Victor be a firebug?
These children are under my supervision.
Go fish!
And Starsky and Hutch are set up by the mob. Right after Blansky's Beauties and Fish.
I can't believe this. You know, Gravy Train's really been improved. Look how the guys go for it. It's a big improvement because Gaines just added a natural beef flavor. Improved Gravy Train even looks different. And dogs can taste the difference, wet or dry. Tests show they prefer its new beefy taste over old Gravy Train 3-to-1. It's fully nutritious, too. New Gravy Train, a big improvement in taste. Right, guys?
I missed my big chance last time. Angie, I'm not going to miss it again. There it is.
That's the Athena 2000 electronic machine by Singer. It's $100 off. Push these buttons. It sews 25 stitches.
Beautiful.
Even measures buttons and makes buttonholes to fit in one step. If you missed your chance last time, the big Singer sale is back.
Hey, Debbie, if you was my mother, what would you think of your son now, huh?
Oh.
You're the Pepsi generation. Come and have a Pepsi day. Come on, come on, come on and taste the Pepsi way. Come on, come on, come on and have a Pepsi day. Wrap a thirsty smile around it. Raise a Pepsi up and down it. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Have a Pepsi day.
Gestures you make will... Are your teeth really their whitest, up close? Is your breath really its freshest, up close? They can be with new Close-Up, the toothpaste and mouthwash in one. Clear Red Close-Up has 2 whiteners that get teeth whiter than the toothpaste most people use, and a real mouthwash. So it not only gets your breath Close-Up fresh, it also gets your teeth Close-Up white. Close-Up is for close-ups.
This is Professor Goody speaking to you from a diving bell 400 feet beneath the ocean, where I'm about to prepare some delicious Aunt Jemima frozen waffles just for me, not for that pesky waffle whipper. Waffle, waffle, waffle. I take them from the freezer, pop them into the toaster, and light, crisp, golden brown with Aunt Jemima syrup on them. Aunt Jemima waffles for kids who like a square meal for breakfast. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Waffle, 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 waffle. Wallace, please stop. All right, Wallace, won't you join me? Waffle, 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 waffle.
That's a waffle whipper whipping an Aunt Jemima waffle. They're in your grocer's freezer. Is there a waffle whipper at your house?
Waffle, waffle.
A bunch of kids looking for action. So what's doing out on the street? Is this the way we ought to use our boy power? Think about it. America's manpower begins with boy power. Let's not waste it. Be a volunteer worker with the Boy Scouts.
All over the world, the word for great coffee flavor is Nescafe.
We're the world's favorite brand of instant coffees.
In America, Nescafe's great flavor comes 2 ways.
We're the world's best-selling too.
Nescafe Regular in the red label.
If Nescafe can please the whole wide world.
And now Nescafe Decaffeinated in the green label.
We can sure please you.
Same kind of flavor. Nescafe Regular, Nescafe Decaffeinated. What's your pleasure?
When the family's all together, life's the best that it can be. Life's more fun when you're munching when you're munching Fritos. 'Cause Fritos goes with fun, and fun makes family memories. And old or young, life's more fun when you're munching Fritos. Munching Fritos. Life's more fun when you're munching one, when you're munching one, when you're munching Fritos. Life's more fun when you're munching one, when you're munching Fritos. Grand corn chips.
Don't come near me.
Thursday, John Amos, Ernest Borgnine, and the cop of the future are set up by a girl on the edge. Then a new puppy brings Chrissy and Jack closer together.
Yeah, there's nothing a girl likes more than a little tickle on the tummy.
Three's Company after Future Cop and Barney Miller.
I'll give you $50 for those sneakers. $50. Okay? You can have them. They're terrible. It's to prove a point. Now, you wash in detergent alone, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's wash this sneaker in detergent alone and this one in the same detergent plus Clorox bleach. Now, see any cleaning difference. And the one I wash with my detergent is just 30. The one washed with Clorox looks so clean. Clorox Clean. People can see the difference.
Hey! Who woke me up? Oh, sorry, Cuckoo. It's this cold. I'm stuffy and my sinuses, oh.
Try 4-way long-acting nasal spray, Nose. It relieves stuffy noses and sinuses up to 10 hours to help you breathe easier so you can fall asleep easier.
Hey, that's a blast.
A blast that lasts all night.
Thanks, Cuckoo. Your timing's right on the nose. 4-way long-acting nasal spray. The blast that lasts all night.
It's not too sweet. It's refreshing, crisp, and neat. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. It's not too sweet.
It's not too sweet. I repeat, it's not too sweet. Canada Dry cools your thirst. It's a taste that can't be beat.
It's not too sweet. It's a cold, refreshing treat. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. It's not too sweet.
Regular or diet, it's more refreshing because it's not too sweet.
When entering the world of art, you'd be smart to dress the part. Gentlemen prefer Hanes, with all the ladies draped in crepe. The artist loves the human shape. Gentlemen prefer Hanes. Hanes will make you smooth and silky, shapely, sexy. Wear a pair and you could be captured for posterity. Gentlemen prefer Hanes.
I hereby dub you the Easter Bunny.
Wednesday, a special family presentation narrated by Fred Astaire.
The Easter Bunny is coming to town today.
Let's all have a happy Easter.
The Easter Bunny's coming to town.
We here at the ad agency feel this commercial is provocative, motivating, and really classeroo. Now, what do you think, sir?
Only one shoe? Florsheim makes over 256 different styles. Show them all, big, big. What about the craftsmanship? Even our laces are better.
Have lace shoes?
I apologize. Why don't we show a huge centipede wearing all the Florsheim shoes?
I like that. That could be a musical. Shaboom, shaboom.
Hey, I like that.
I like that.
I come to show you why mannequin flavor plenty enjoyable. I need water. See, water make leaf stretch. Wrap cigar well. Mouth enjoy flavor. Yes? Mannequin flavor special.
Sheer enjoyment.
Nobody can connect you with more of this country than United Airlines. With low-cost vacations from Hawaii to the New York Islands, to the mountains, to the oceans, to the sunshine, and back again. That's why in the friendly skies we say, your land is our land.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me.
Danny, sounds like you've accidentally invented a thermochemical energy source.
A scientific wonder becomes a nightmare.
Someone's walking around with enough explosive to turn the city into a pancake.
A power that could mark the beginning of the end for the $6 million man.
How does your daughter feel about the wash? She couldn't care less.
Mrs. Shep just uses detergent alone. Let's see what happens when she adds Clorox bleach to one of her loads.
Which blouse would you rather wear?
This one. This one's much cleaner than this one. It's a good feeling to wear something clean.
Well, I said you wouldn't care. I mean, it's just so much whiter. It's very obvious. That's the Clorox one. And there is a definite difference. From now on, we'll just have to use Clorox.
Clorox makes the difference.
I see now that she does care.
Look, Linda, I just bought a new seamless support bra that's so beautiful. I have to show you. Oh, better show you this way. It's the Playtex Support Can Be Beautiful bra, and it's seamless. Don't you love these pretty details? And these smooth, seamless cups. Plus this secret support designed for real support. And you know, it's so pretty. It makes me feel pretty. The new seamless Support Can Be Beautiful bra from Playtex. Support can be beautiful.
The American Eagle, Goodyear's symbol for its all-American kind of radial tire. Goodyear is committed to product innovation. We introduced rayon cord in tires. We created the polyglass tire and the polysteel radial. And now the American Eagle with belts of Flex 10 cord instead of steel. Flex 10 is made from a flexible man-made aramid fiber that's pound for pound stronger than steel.
The tire for America, the American Eagle, the tire.
Pardon me, what kind of dog food does your dog eat?
Young fella, there's two things I know. Checkers and dogs. Dogs like canned dog food. Especially Herman here.
Do you think he'd like Gaines burgers?
Well, he might. Yeah, leave this to me. Dogs like food that's moist and meaty.
But Gaines burgers are moist and meaty, see?
Go ahead, but...
And they taste terrific.
And you don't know nothing about Checkers, neither.
Gaines burgers dog food. The canned dog food without the can.
I found a recipe you won't find in a cookbook, but it's sure nutritious and a real money saver, too. Take a quart of Carnation Instant Non-Fat Dry Milk. Add a quart of whole milk. Mix, chill, and serve. You get 2 quarts of fresh-tasting low-fat milk and make a real savings on your milk bill. Carnation Instant Milk. Good for you and your budget, too.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. Almond Joy's got real milk chocolate, coconut and munchy nuts too. Mounds got deep dark chocolate and chewy coconut. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Peter Paul, Almond Joy's got nuts, Peter Paul, Mounds don't.
Plus, now there's also a new Mounds with creamy rich milk chocolate.
What you're about to see is the world's most revolutionary telephone switching invention. We call it Super Switcher. It has almost no moving parts, yet handles 4 times more calls than its predecessor. It required an investment of $400 million, but should ultimately save $1 billion a year. And soon, every major American area will have one. Looks dull, eh?
Well, imagine that each of these cars is a long-distance call. This new invention can handle over 500,000 an hour. That's 5 days' traffic on a busy Los Angeles freeway. Super Switcher. It should go a long distance to prevent traffic jams on your long-distance calls.
The Bell System. People using technology to help keep down costs and improve service. Keeping your phone system the best in the world.
It's the first show of the new year, and the Captain and Tennille do it right. With their guests Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis Jr., John Biner, Muhammad Ali, and Joe Namath. It's the new 1977 Captain and Tennille.
You are the apple of my eye, yeah. Forever you...
This is a cubic foot. There are 5 more of these inside the new Chevrolet than there are inside this year's older style full-size cars of Chevy's nearest sales competitor. That's based on U.S. government estimates of vehicle interior size as reported in the 1977 EPA Guide for New Car Buyers. The new Chevrolet with 5 more cubic feet of room. It stacks up beautifully. Now that's more like it.
Fellow Americans, stop dragging your feet. Wear kitties when you're going to go out on a date.
Look great.
But do you know your feet need a little love?
Kitty knows.
What an agonizing, enterprising, hard kind of day you spend working overtime. You.
It's ball.
You need shoes for it all. I say comfort and style if you're young at heart or young enough to remember. Come to Kenny and explore at the Great American, Great American, Great American Shoe Store.
you buy. You know you're getting solid value with Oscar Mayer and quality trusted for generations. There's wholesome meat protein from solid cuts of meat. The only meat Oscar Mayer uses. U.S. government inspected. Oscar Mayer selected. Oscar Mayer wieners and beef franks in handy twin packs. The flavor's as good as the good meat itself. Oscar Mayer, America's #1.
When did you start baking from scratch?
It's not scratch, Mom. It's new Pillsbury Plus.
A yellow cake this firm could only be from scratch.
It's Pillsbury Plus.
A cake this moist could only be from scratch. A cake this rich could only be from scratch.
It's Pillsbury Plus. The plus is pudding. Pudding right in the mix to add that moistness.
Rich flavor. New Pillsbury Plus, huh? Looks like scratch has met its match.
Cut. Reload. That's a complicated-looking machine, isn't it? Funny thing is, a lot of people still think that taking home movies is that complicated, too. If that were true, believe me, I wouldn't take them. For instance, he's reloading the film. Let me show you how easy Kodak has made it for you and me with a Kodak Instamatic movie camera. You finish one roll of film, drop another one in, you're all set. How you doing, Charlie? Taking home movies couldn't be much easier than that, could it? You know, now is the time to start, too. When the kids are growing up, you're on your vacation, save the action and the color in movies. With Kodak projectors, movies are easy to show, too. And cameras start at less than $35. Actually, you know what Kodak does for you?
Try a taste of martini. The most beautiful drink in the world is the bright one, the right one. It's martini. Anytime, any place, anywhere. There's a wonderful world you can share in the bright taste of the right one. That's martini.
Why are women so happy about new Tickle antiperspirant? Is it because Tickle is the first roll-on with a big...
Gentlemen, ladies, welcome to General Foods. Today, we're proud to announce a breakthrough in coffee. We're introducing the Perfect Cup. At first, I'd like you all to taste this new product, and then I'd be happy to answer any questions. Yes.
It's rich. All right, how'd you do it?
We discovered a process that removes bitter taste. Ma'am.
What kind of process?
We found that roughness and bitter taste went out as we reduced the caffeine down to 50%.
50%? Explain why you went to 50.
Let me show you. Run the film, Mike.
Smoothness and richness take over when there's 50% less caffeine than regular coffee. The Perfect Cup.
As simple as it sounds, that's the breakthrough. And speaking of a breakthrough, let's have a coffee break.
Introducing the Perfect Cup. Once you taste this coffee, you will have no questions.
Well, you really did it to yourself this time.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is.
Ah, those lovely bubbles. Bursting into action, instantly soothing your upset stomach and speeding relief to your aching head. Alka-Seltzer works fast.
Oh, what a relief it is.
Hello, young waffle lovers, wherever you are. Professor Goody here, high up in this bell tower. And just so that pesky waffle woofer won't follow me, I'm pulling all the ladders up behind me. There, safe at last. Now to pop a couple of delicious Aunt Jemima frozen waffles into my trusty toaster. So light, crisp, golden brown. Oh, I could hardly wait. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wobble, 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 wobble. Sorry, Wallace. These Aunt Jemima waffles are just for me. Wobble, 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 wobble. Hey, now. Wobble. Wallace, please. Wobble, 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 wobble. Oh, very well, Wallace. Won't you join me? Wobble, wobble, wobble.
This is a waffle whiffer whiffing an Aunt Jemima waffle. You'll find them in your grocer's freezer. Is there a waffle whiffer at your house?
Wobble.
Cost of living got you down.
Prices are so high, I take a ladder to go shopping.
Cost of living got you down.
Money used to burn a hole in my pocket. Now it isn't even there long enough to get warm.
There's one bargain left in town.
Campbell's Soups. Try chicken with rice. Best parts of the chicken, fluffy rice, and 2 chicken stocks for extra flavor. About 6 cents a 7-ounce serving.
Sit right down and get your Campbell's worth.
Birth defects strike over 250,000 infants a year in this country alone. What can we do about it? Plenty. You know, research has shown that some birth defects can be prevented by proper prenatal care, and that includes good nutrition.
That's not bad, but 4 pounds in 2 weeks isn't terrific.
I'm Mark Hamill asking you to protect the unborn and the newborn.
Ring around the collar, ring around the collar.
Those dirty rings. You'd scrub them, soak them, even bleach them. And you can still come out with... Ring
around the collar.
Now, try whisk around the collar. Pour concentrated whisk right on the dirt. It sinks in, starts to clean before you start to wash. Whisk around the collar beats ring around the collar every time. Whisk.
Here's Lucy was brought to you by Whisk. Whisk around the collar beats ring around the collar.
Mother Care take care of you before you're born and when you're...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mother Care, go up to 10.
You can go there when you're big, go there when you're small. You can go before you've scarcely been anywhere at all.
Now Mother Care, go up to 10.
At Mother Care, you're sure that the prices will be right for a grown-up girl or a tiny little mite.
Now Mother Care, go up to 10.
Such special care, such sensible prices for mothers-to-be and children up to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Happy families, Mother Care, go up to 10.
Fireplaces glowing, icicles growing, hearts overflowing with cheer. It's that wonderful season we all find so pleasing, the Toys R Us time of year. The world's biggest toy stores, Toys R Us. The biggest selection, Toys R Us. It's the Toys R Us time of year. Toys R Us.
My name is Mr. Bubble. Let me show you tubs of fun.
You can be a bubble nose.
With Mr. Bubble.
You can have some bubble toes.
With Mr. Bubble.
Or be a bobblehead.
With Mr. Bubble. I'm safe and gentle, and I make getting clean almost as much fun as getting dirty. Have a tub of fun with Mr. Bubble. He makes getting clean almost as much fun as getting dirty. Mr. Bubble.
What makes you think I'm a spy?
Two-way radio? Micro tape recorder? On what?
Chocolate. Minstrels. Not like ordinary chocolate. Crisp sugar shell on the outside and surprise, surprise, smooth milk chocolate on the inside.
Chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
You do surprise me.
Minstrels. One of life's more pleasant surprises. Candy crisp, chocolate smooth.
Have you ever wished for one product that would clean and shine almost everything in your house? Here it is. Clean and Shine. Like magic, Clean and Shine leaves a nice shine on fine wood furniture, so you don't need furniture polish. It cleans and shines mirrors, so you don't need glass cleaner for mirrors. It cleans and shines refrigerators, like this kitchen product, even countertops, tile, and vinyl. Try new Clean and Shine, the foam that cleans and shines almost everything in your house.
What's up? Dino's stolen the different vitamins we need to make Flintstones. Yabba-dabba-doo, yabba-dabba-doo. Flintstone vitamins are good to chew with vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, and vitamin D. Help your body work and grow right.
We put them all together to make Flintstones vitamins.
Mom, if your kids don't always eat right, one Flintstone each day ensures they're getting the vitamins they may need. Yabba-dabba-doo. Flintstones, regular and plus iron.
Crack open an ice.
Check, testing, 1, 2, 3, fuck it. Alright, so that's my cue. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, weirdos of all ages. Thank you for joining me. I'm here. I'm weird. Get used to it. That's all I'm admitting to. That's it. That's all, baby. Am I gone? No way. Yeah. Let's stop the hate, man. Let's just stop the hate. Well, you'd be negative if it turns into a positive, man. If we can take a negative and make people think positive about it, man, that's cool. Otherwise, fuck it. Fuck it, man. I'm telling you, I'm here. It was a tough decision. Of course, I got up at like 3 to take a leak, and Joey was wide awake, and they're making origami, which is cool. Yeah. But I was like, man, do I really want to do this? And I'm like, yeah, you gotta. If you don't, you're gonna go crazy. You gotta get it out, man. You gotta let it loose. We're thinking about a new song called Saying Stupid Shit. It's probably been done before, but I'll have to do it my way. Saying stupid shit, like, you know, things are gonna be alright. That's some stupid shit. Trust me. Don't worry about it. But things we tell ourselves, things we tell other people, you know, I'll get right to it. stupid shit that people say, right? That's going to take a while just to compile a list of all of the stupid shit people say. I should start a post, stupid shit people say, and then I'll leave something and then say, okay, your turn, right? And see what's stupid. And they kind of give ideas of what I'm talking about, right? Something to hone it down. Totally. It's totally Television Tuesday. It is the 16th of September. Kids are taking off in a couple of days to go to Chicago, so I will not be here on Thursday morning. I'll be driving to the airport. I'll probably be driving back from the airport at that time. So there you go. No show Thursday, unless I go live from the airport or some shit like that, right? I don't like to go live from my phone. It just doesn't work right. So there you go. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. It's totally Television Tuesday. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about some TV. As soon as somebody shows up, I'll get an album of the day. If nobody shows up in the next, I don't know, 30 or 40 minutes, we'll let Joey pick out an album. Totally. And totally. I thought I had a phone around here somewhere. I don't know where my phone went. There's one of those origamis that Joey did. Throw it up here. This kid is cool. He's got some skills. He just remembers this shit, right? He's done it, so he just opens his mind and says, let me fold a bunch of these, and let me fold a bunch of these, and let me fold them together, and voila! I've got the other light turned off in there. That's why we've got a lot of dark here. Usually I've got a light on over there. That's where my guest is staying, in my living room, so I'm trying to be as accommodating as possible while still doing my fucking show here, because I gotta do my show. So there you go. I'm doing what I gotta do. Totally. And when he gets back in here, I'll go ahead and switch the camera around so he can get to his place without being on camera. Because that's the kind of guy I am. If you want to be here, but you don't want to be on camera, that's fine. I'm the only kook that needs to be on camera, right? I'm not gonna like take the camera around and go, you're on camera. I don't do that. I don't do that. What I do is I smoke pot and I drink coffee and talk about television. Let's talk about TV. I'm going to read from the TV guide, and I'm going to start on Saturday and take us through today, because we missed Monday. I didn't read yesterday. Yesterday we looked at the TV guide and we counted tobacco ads, and of course there was 7. Lucky number 7. A tobacco ad for every day of the week, basically. Not on every day, but it was 4 in the back and 3 in the front. Tobacco ads. No chewing tobacco ad this time. And then again, if Joey walks by the camera right here, all we see is a silhouette, because there's no light on that side, so we're not going to see anything but a dark silhouette go by, which I think looks pretty cool. I like the whole dark silhouette thing. It's awesome looking. My dog, Sam, one of our 3 dogs, he got out of bed this morning and says, hey, I'll come out. Sometimes he comes out, hangs out during the show. A lot of times he just stays in bed and sleeps with Mom. or Natalie, my daughter. So we have 2 in-studio guests today. Hey, good morning, James. I hope you're feeling better. Sorry I was coming at you negative yesterday. I didn't feel like I was any more positive or negative than normal, so I hope we hit it right today. You know, I know something that's negative. It's 4 minus 2 is 2. All right, I'm not gonna make light of it again, unless I turn on another light. Then there you go. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? You're the first up, so if you want to pick out an album of the day or an artist, because chances are I'm not going to have the exact album you're looking for, but I'll take an artist from the 70s or 80s or earlier and see if I can dig something up on 8-track or LP or something. So, shoot. Yeah, Kathy. Being ill affected my perception yesterday. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. It's a little cryptic. But I'll take it, baby. So what kind of band do you got for us today? Let's see if I remember. You're 9 years older than Susie, so you go back a little bit. So give me some good stuff. I could throw on some. Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. You're still in the hospital. Oh well. I hope you feel much better. Much better, because being in the hospital sucks. Sucks. Unless you got some cool nurses, then it's not too bad. I've known a lot of cool nurses. I never had any when I was in the hospital, but I grew up knowing a lot of ladies that were nurses, and they were always cool. Always cool. It reminds me of that scene from Platoon when the guy from Living Color, the band, I can't remember that guy's, Corey or something. Anyway, he's in the movie, right? And he's telling Chris, the Charlie Sheen character, that you're injured, man. You're going to go to the hospital. You're going to have nurses waiting on you night and day. And they give you a blowjob, you pay them enough and stuff like that. And that's always reminds me of somebody when they say they're in a hospital, and I think of nurses. I don't know why. I mean, I've never tried to pay a nurse for anything. I'd pay her to bring me a frickin' cheeseburger is what I'd pay a nurse for. That's what I'd tell you I'll do. It would probably show up a fake burger, right? It's a tofu burger. It's healthier for you. Yeah, but it's going to make me throw up in my mouth. Yeah, but, and Costello. So, let's see. I'm not going to bug you too much because you're in the hospital, and I would feel guilty if I was kept rapid fire throwing stuff at you. So, pardon. If there's someone who wants to give me a suggestion for the day, we're looking for a TV show of the week, something that we can dig up and play with this week. It's always nice when we can talk about a show and then search for it somewhere and stream it, right? That's always pretty cool. And what I'll do is I'll try to dig up some kind of link to something, so at least people know what we're talking about, even if it's not the show. Maybe a promo or a trailer or a scene or something, or the opening theme. That's always good, right? So totally, I keep looking at my secretary here. I got a photograph of my secretary here, and she is very beautiful. It's a photo of a lady who I don't know. I don't know who this lady is. I actually bought the photograph of this lady because it touched me on some kind of level, right? And it reminds me of when my father worked at the LA Star, not the LA Star, but the LA Star, the dirt rag, right? The one with all of the nudie pictures and where to find strippers and where the adult bookstores are and that kind of stuff. That kind of newspaper. And there were always people running around naked. I was only 5 years old at this time, 5, 6, 7 years old when my father worked there. But it was a pornographic magazine, so there was always weird stuff going on this floor in this building in Hollywood. Sex in this room, a bare-breasted photo shoot in this room, a girl in this room on camera grooming herself. I'll let it go at that. I mean, there was always something weird, and I was allowed to roam free as a little kid through this floor where the business was, or the magazine. Sometimes he would take me downstairs and around the corner to the theater that showed old movies, right? Movies that were 5, 10 years old. So I would sit over there and watch Planet of the Apes, Logan's Run, all these great freaking old classic movies. Or I would sit up there in the magazine offices amongst stacks of pornographic magazines. So that's how I grew up. That's how I rolled. So when I see this picture of this secretary on the, and I was going to cover her up, but I'm not going to cover her up. In fact, I'll just dust her off and show her to you like that. And there she is. And she's just a lady sitting on a desk next to a typewriter, right? But she doesn't have any top on. And I grew up in counterculture hippie era where everybody was naked all the time, and it wasn't like it was cool. It was just normal, right? There were always people showing up half dressed, or they just walk in and just drop their clothes off. Oh man, I hated being outside. There were so many people out there, and then they drop trow. I would go to nude beaches a lot as a kid with my father. He didn't do this with my brother and sister for some reason. I was the chosen one who got to go into the magazine, who got to go to the Black's Beach, got to go to these adult bookstores and stuff. Oh, that's my kid. Don't worry about him. So it was kind of weird growing up. So when I look at this woman here, and I'll give you a close-up here real quick here. We're going to do... Get the line of light across her midsection there. And there we go. Anyway, that was it. I don't know who she is. I don't know where she's from. I don't know where this picture was taken. But to me, it says Hollywood 1970s. So I keep it around as kind of a remembrance. Yeah. Those were great times. I mean, it wasn't like I was like, oh gosh, perv. It was just, it was a weird way to grow up. I'll tell you that. It was. That coffee is just about ready to get heated up again. So I'm going to do that. And then we're going to do a bong hit. And then I am going to read from the TV guide starting on Saturday morning. And then we'll bop through the weekend. And then we'll check out Monday evening and Tuesday evening. So let me heat up my coffee. I'll be right back. Yeah, when I look at this photo, it just makes me realize how much I appreciate the female form. That's pretty much it, you know. That's pretty much it. You know, the human body is a beautiful thing. I took life drawing a few times because I was horrible at it. Not because I was like, ooh, naked people. But it was hard. It was rough. It was hard. It was very difficult to. My daughter she just nails it right out of the park every time. In fact, let me see if I can find some stuff that my daughter drew for me. Here we go. So I asked my daughter. I gave her some photographs of some kids from my youth, and I said, could you take these kids and turn them into some cartoon characters, right? And I think at this point she was trying to earn money for a video game machine or something. So I said, okay, I'll give you X amount of money per set, per drawing set, right? So I had her do a set of 5 samples of this character, and here is the girl named Kelly. This is Kelly wearing braces with her bleach blonde hair, so you can see her roots, right? So my daughter did all of this from scratch. She drew this whole thing just looking at one photograph, a school photograph of this girl. And I said, okay, now give me her full body. She used to wear a bikini. When I went over to visit her once, she was wearing a bikini. So she made this bikini. So this is Kelly wearing a bikini and her wearing her jeans. Is that cool or what? So her friend at the time was Vanessa. And this is Vanessa. And I said, you know what? Vanessa passed away, so we never really got to know her. So let's say that she had aspirations of being a dancer. So when you do the body shots, let's do her dancing. So my daughter said, okay, well, she wants to be a dancer, so let's imagine herself as a dancer. And she drew this. And this she did it all on her own, all right? She would just come to me and say, how's this? That's it. That's the only input that I gave her, right? And then here is Andrew, my best friend at the time. So I think that's all we have. So I'm trying to encourage my daughter to, when she gets done with psychology and gets her bachelor's degree, to start fiddling around again with art, because she's really good at it. And this here was just like a whim, right? And she nailed it. She knocked it out of the park. So I'm hoping that we can get her to kind of come back full circle to where she was in junior high and high school, before she started making plans for college and university, right? Because then that changed her whole direction. So she really does have a lot of talent. And I'm hoping that once she's done with school, she can take a break and then start dabbling with that whole creativity, imagination thing again. Because you have to do that human thing, right? And that just means you got to do what's right for you, and you got to put more humanity into your. I just see creativity and the arts as closer to humanity than, say, the sciences, right? I don't know. I mean, we are all of that. Math and science and art and history and all. We're all of that. But I think art, things that we actually create with our head and hands and heart, I think that is probably the closest thing that we can get to humanity, right? Aside from a hand to a perfect stranger, right? Or a loved one. Anywho, we got a TV guide here. This TV guide here is from September 16th through the 27th of 1978. We got a 1978. That's great. That's great. It's totally great. So we got Saturday morning here. Let's check out Saturday morning. We got All-Star Saturday. ABC All-Star Saturday. All new Pink Panther show. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Fang Face. Challenge of the Super Friends. Scooby's All-Stars on ABC. Captain Caveman. The Teen Angels. Scooby's Laugh Olympics. Well, there you go. There you go. So let me go to early in the morning. Oh, and here's the other one. CBS Saturday. The all-new Popeye Hour, Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Show, Tarzan and Super 7. Tarzan and the Super 7. What the hell is all this shit? Okay, I'll have to post this here up in front of you in a second so you can see it, and then you can just see what's coming on. Alright, so here's the ABC, or this is a CBS Saturday. We got Popeye, Bugs Bunny Roadrunner, Tarzan and the Super 7. Right? And then whatever the hell this shit is, right? I don't know what the hell that is. Let me show you this other one here. And this is ABC All-Star Saturday. Right? Kind of a weird competition going on between the three major stations. Let's see how we can, who could brainwash the kids the best, right? Alright, we're going to go to 7:30 and see if we can find Hollywood Squares. Here it is. Okay, my favorite is Hollywood Squares. Just because, you know, it's Hollywood. It's a great cross-section of Hollywood in 1978. All right, Marty Allen, Diane Carroll, Diddy Khan, I don't know who that is, Rodney Dangerfield, wow, Joyce DeWitt, George Gobel, Linda Evans, Paul Lynn, John Ritter. Wow, that's great. That's great. It's just totally great. Alright, and now we are going to see what else is happening. 8 o'clock. Straight On Till Morning. 1972 kinky romantic melodrama with a bunch of nobodies, really. Chips. This is Saturday, 1978, September 16. Chips. They're on, now seen on this new day. They switched to Saturdays. Wow. That's heavy. That's like the day, right? We've also got a 2-hour Love Boat happening on that day at 8 o'clock. Good Times. Florida, Esther Roll returns to this series as the Evans family begins a 6th season. It doesn't last, though. She's old, she's sick, she can't take it. Yep. Just can't take it. Great performances. And, of course, The Love Boat. 2-hour. It's a 2-hour. It's an expanded episode. Let's see, at 9, part 1 of King Kong from 1976. Yeah. We were just talking about the other day. That's a great fucking movie. Charles Grodin, funny as fuck in that. Let's see. Dennis Weaver is the Islander, a hotshot lawyer who retires to Hawaii. All right, that's cool. And Bernadette Peters is in it. Oh, baby. I'd like to have a picture of her on my desk. Woo. Let's see. Opera theater. Ooh. Along Search. Radio reruns. Wow, it's got a whole thing here of radio reruns. Fantasy Island on at 10 p.m. It's the season premiere, right? Wow. Also Ingmar Bergman's Port of Call, Swedish 1948 movie. Greatest Sports Legends. Tom Seaver is the host, and they're going to talk about the 1968 Olympics. That's when I was born. I was born then. Yankee Pasha, 1954. Best of Groucho. And at 10:30, warning, public schools may be dangerous. Vandalism and violence in public schools are discussed. Wow. That'll wake you up. That'll shake your poo-poo. Arsenic and Old Lace, 1944. Funny movie. Yeah. It's good, baby. Let's see. Director's Playhouse. Buck Rogers, Serial. Oh, that's the old black and white serial. Nice. Hogan's Heroes. 11 p.m. in the evening. The Leech Woman, 1960. Whoa. I'm scared already. Embraceable You. Dane Clark, 1948. No, thank you. Adam 12, Gunga Din. Saturday Night Live, 1977 show with Steve Martin and Franken and Davis, Jackson Browne, Running on Empty. Heavy. We've done that album, or I would make it the album of the day. The Last Day of the War, Spanish 1969 movie. See how they run. TV movie about children endangered when it's discovered that they have evidence damaging to a crooked cartel. What the hell is that all about? The Collector, 1965 movie. William Wyler. Samantha Egger. Terrence Stamp. Ooh. Let's see. Night of the Sorcerers, 1970, European. The Flim Flam Man, 1967, George C. Scott. Boeing, Tony Curtis, 1965, Jerry Lewis. Sheesh, that sounds interesting. The Pursuit of Happiness. A Youth versus the Establishment, 1971. Michael Sarrazin, he's a... Yeah, I think there's a movie with Michael Sarrazin on my channel. I can't remember the name. I just can't. Twiggy's Jukebox. Twiggy is the hostess for a video show. Music video show, that's funny. Don Kirshner's rock concert at 1:30. The series' 5th anniversary show. Allman Brothers Band, George Benson, Natalie Cole, the Commodores, Fleetwood Mac, Billy Joel, Elton John, Casey and the Sunshine Band, Kansas, Barry Manilow, Rod Stewart, John Travolta, Steve Martin, George Carlin, Billy Crystal, and Robert Klein. Cool. Totally cool, man. It is totally fucking cool, man. Totally. I gotta turn my thing around here. I gotta turn it around there like that. And we'll happens. And what happens is I do this, and then I go back to that. And here we are. Okay. Ask any girl at 2 a.m. Alright, let's go to Sunday night and see what's happening. Sunday evening, prime time, at 7 o'clock, World of Disney. Disney's anniversary celebration continues with Dumbo, the 1941 cartoon. Wow. Wow. 60 Minutes, 11th year, scheduled to report. So everybody's got these anniversary shows and shit. Lassie, The New Beginning. There you go. Beatles Forever. Host Tony Randall and Diane Carroll. There we go. La Cocina Mexicana, cooking program. And let's see. Ooh, there's a great ad because it's Battlestar Galactica on the cover, right? And it's a great cover. And here's the inside full double page promo here for 8 to 11, a special ABC spectacular. That's great. That's great. Did it say 3 hours? 8 to 11? That's crazy talk. That's just crazy. That's just crazy stuff. The Emmy Awards. Yay. Yay. Let's see. What is coming on? Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica. There's a lot of people in this, right? The guest cast alone: Ray Milland, Lou Ayres, John Colicos, Wilfred Hyde-White, Jane Seymour, right? Battlestar Galactica, the new soundtrack now available from MCA Records. So they've got this little ad here on the next page. And you can buy the Galactica soundtrack. MCA, there you go. There you have it, there it is. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. King Kong Part 2 from last night at 9. And Wild Wild West is on one of those channels that airs weird stuff. Right? We can get 13 tapes or records for $1. Dude! And they're still making money. It's too much. Not much going on Sunday night. Monty Python's Flying Circus. Later on, Prisoner, Mod Squad, Don Kirshner's rock concert, doing a repeat on Sunday night that has Cheryl Ladd, Jethro Tull, Confunction, and comic David Sy. Musical numbers, and anyway, that's that. That is that. Let's go on to Monday evening and take a look at what's happening Monday night, prime time. And do we have any Hollywood squares? Wow, you can get 4 bestsellers for only $1. That's great. Robert Kennedy and His Times. A lot of great novels and stuff here. The Amityville Horror, A True Story. The Far Arena. Yeah. Holly Hobby's Nursery Rhymes. Oh, I love Holly Hobby. Holly Hobby. I'm always saying Holly Hobby to someone and they look at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? Every once in a while I'll get a girl that's my age and she'll go, Holly Hobby, oh my gosh. And it's like Strawberry Shortcake, right? There's Holly Hobby. Yeah. There's a lot of choices on those books. Sheesh. People. Hollywood Squares, 7:30 Monday evening, September 18th, 1978. These stars are John Biner, Charlie Callis, Mike Farrell, George Gobel, Shirley Jones, Don Knotts, Paul Lynde, Rosemary, and Suzanne Summers. Nice. And here we go. We're going into prime time Monday night, last night, 8 p.m., The Magic Box. And, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure something out here. All right, so we got The Magic Box, 1951 movie. Little House on the Prairie, the conclusion of a two-part story when the Garveys and the Olsons, also in Winoka, a city that doesn't even have a public school. Oh, no way, that sucks. Also at 8, WKRP in Cincinnati. Family at War, Prisoner, Once Upon a Classic. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Judgment at Nuremberg, Adventures of Don Juan, 8:30, People. It's a debut. It's just a show. Celebrity Profiles. It's a news magazine show. 9 o'clock, Drama. Audrey Rose. Oh, Supernatural Possession. Ooh. Also at 9 on Monday, September 18th, 1978, is MASH. Welcome Back, Kotter. The War Wagon. Friendly Persuasion. Prisoner. World War II GI Diary, which is probably what would be on in our house. At 9:30, One Day at a Time, Operation Petticoat, and Donna Fargo. What the hell, Donna Fargo? 10, Lou Grant. That is an Ed Asner show. He continues the Lou Grant character from the Mary Tyler Moore half-hour sitcom and parlays it into a 1-hour drama. Go figure. Go figure. That's kind of funny how television works. The spin-off from a 30-minute sitcom is a 60-minute drama. That's different. I don't think that's ever happened before. Also at 10, more Welcome Back, Kotter, some Merv Griffin, and we go on and on until the evening. And tomorrow is Tom Snyder from New York. Bill Moyers is scheduled. Let's see what's happening tonight on Tuesday evening, September 19th from 1978. And we are at 8 p.m. The Buccaneer, Anthony Quinn, 1958 movie. Also, at 8, Grandpa Goes to Washington, Jack Albertson as Grandpa. Paper Chase magazine. Paper Chase is a drama based on the movie Paper Chase. James Mitchell's World. Happy Days. It looks as though Happy Days is going to a new season, and it looks like a two-parter where they're coming back to this season, and they're on a ranch, and Fonzie's going to ride a bull for $1,000. Nice. At 8:30, Laverne and Shirley, they come back for another season, and Shirley gets knocked cold by a fall down the stairs and wakes up convinced that she's a stripper named Roxy. Oh, that's a funny one. Part 1 of Airport 77, that's a good one. That's a good one at 9. And also The Shootist. The Shootist is also Ron Howard, along with, I believe, Ron Howard is in that. Yep, he sure is. No Longer, called Ronnie Howard. Union Maids is a special, women pioneers in Chicago labor. Three's Company. At 9:30, Taxi. At 10, Pallisers. Palace, I don't know what the fuck that is. Starsky and Hutch at 10. Ooh. Ooh. And what do we got? Late night tonight. Let's see, Johnny Carson, Johnny Mathis, Peter Benchley, ooh, Charles Nelson Riley, and Claire Ritter. Barnaby Jones, and At One Tomorrow with Tom Snyder, and an interview with Jack Lemmon. Wow, that's cool. That's cool, man. And some late night movies that would probably keep me awake. My insomnia doesn't help. Lady in the Dark. Yeah, so anyway, that takes us into tomorrow. I think we got some noises going on here that I'm unaware of. All right, I'm going to heat up my coffee, and I will be right back. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Good morning, good morning. I'm trying to figure out what my dog is going to do. Joey's eating cookies, and my dog's like, cookies? 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 So he don't know what to do. He goes to the bedroom door and stands there, and I open the door, and he walks away from it. So I don't know. You know dogs. Dogs are kind of weird. Hot coffee. Well, that's good. Okay, so we still have yet to get an album of the day or a TV show of the week. At some point at the top of the hour, if we haven't gotten a suggestion yet, then I'll let Joey pick out an album and I'll pick out a TV show. So there you go. And that's how that's going to work. I'm a viewer. I can pick that kind of stuff out. If it's Viewer's Choice Week, hey, I watch, I don't watch. Other people would have gone back and rewatched yesterday's show to see what they had done negatively to figure out what had happened yesterday. And I don't do that. I don't go back. I don't look at shows. I don't rewatch anything. I used to rewatch the openings of the shows to see what shirt I was wearing, because I used to keep track of shirts. That's just too much now. Next season, I might do that again, where I start at one end of the drawer, 3 drawers, and work my way through all of the 100 shirts. But that's rather tedious, trying to keep up with that. Then I would have to start writing down t-shirts here as well, you know, and I don't think I can do that. What I should have is a little number on every single one of my t-shirts. Just a little tiny little number written in Sharpie. So then I could just say this number shirt, this number shirt, this number shirt. That would make it real easy. But what's the point? I'm going to wear what I'm going to wear when I feel like wearing what I wear. There, that's that. And right now I feel like doing a bong hit. I'm trying to ease up on the bong hits this morning. I gotta stretch it out a little bit till the place opens up and I can go get some more. So, pain be damned. That's just the way it is. Pain. Going in, cover me. Yeah, when you come back this way, bring that other origami. I want to show that one off. I showed this one. This one's pretty cool, but I want to show that other one off. Here. The camera's off if you want to come through. Ah, here's the other one that he did this morning. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Is that just bizarre? That's talent this guy don't got. I can make paper airplanes, but that's about it. I can fold a cocaine bindle. That's kind of origami, right? I got a funny story for you. Here's a funny story about origami. In 1974, I believe, my family was returning to Nebraska and South Dakota a year after Wounded Knee for the AIM elections, right? And while we were there, we were there for a little while. So while we were there, our parents took us and dropped us off at school because we had to stay in school. Right? I don't know why my parents were all of a sudden so what's going on, Sam? I don't know why all of a sudden my parents were so interested in us being in school, other than they needed a place for us to be during the day so they could probably sleep. But so they took us to this school, Red Cloud Indian School, in, I don't remember where it was, Niobrara, Nebraska, maybe, on the reservation. And they were doing arts and crafts, and all of the kids were showing their creative side, and they were doing beadwork and handmade stuff and leather and all of this. And so all I knew was some origami, so I took full sheets of paper and turned them into squares, and then folded them into big envelopes. And I showed all the kids how to make big envelopes to fold up and then put stuff in and then close it up and seal it. And then here, now you got you can put a note in it, put a card in it. It's strong enough that it can hold stuff. You can put your beads in it, put a necklace in it, right? Only the teacher knew that I was making Coke bindles for the kids, big oversized Coke bindles. Imagine the Indian kids going home to their parents and showing them what the little white kid taught them how to make at school. I gotta put my dog under the blanket. He's trying real hard to get under there. It was easier this morning, huh? Let me know if you want to come back through, dude. I'll flip the cameras around. Alrighty, so here's some. I was thinking, you know what would be neat is to take some of these origami doohickey dealies and run a string through the center, right? And connect like 3 or 4 of them together, like in a row. I think that would be cool. So something like that, right? And then maybe put like something small in between, you know, a big bead or a styrofoam ball or something painted, or a square, right? And then like string them together or hang individual ones and then a couple of strung together, you know, and just kind of dangle them from the ceiling. I think that'd be cool, because they're really lightweight, and it wouldn't take much. A piece of thread and a tack, right? And you could hang these puppies from the ceiling. That would be so neato. It's totally cool, man. It's totally cool. So there you go. Origamis. Origamis. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Ah. Yeah. Anywho. It's Tuesday. Okay, we're getting close to the top of the hour. Anybody gonna pick out a album of the day? They better do it quick, or I will go through the ad here in the TV guide for records and tapes. What is it, Columbia House? There it is. Yeah, it's Columbia House Records and Tapes. And let's see, we can start at the top. Willie Nelson, Stardust, got it. What the hell is that? I wish I could read that, it's so small. Something Stranger in Town. The Nitty Gritty Band, don't got it. Jim Croce, Time in a Bottle, got it. I can't read that one. Something Concerts, it's like classical music. Engelbert Humperdinck, Last of the Romance, got it. Leonard Skinner, Come Back My Bullets. I don't know. I don't have that one. The Letterman, All Time Greats, got it. Heart. Oh, Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell. Boy, I got that one like in spades. I've got so many of them. And then let's go down this first row that we're on. Paul Simon's Greatest Hits, etc. Got it. Jane Oliver, Stay the Night, don't got it. Glenn Campbell, Southern Nights, got it. Elvis Costello, My Aim is True. Actually, I think I have it. No, I don't. Not that one. Or do I? Chris Christopherson, Easter Island, don't got it. Dave Mason, Mariposa de Oro, got it. Beach Boys, Endless Summer, got it. Heavy Horses, Jethro Tull, I actually think I have that. Neil Diamond, England, You're Here With Me Tonight, I don't got it. Billy Crash Craddock, got it. Linda Ronstadt, a retrospective, I think I got it. Burton Cummings, Dream of a Child, don't got it. Champagne Jam, Atlanta Rhythm Section, don't got it. Barry Manilow, Even Now, got it. Peter Frampton, I'm in You, got it. Charlie Rich, I Still Believe in Love, don't got it. American Hot Wax, got it. Nat King Cole, Love Is Here to Stay, got it. Carpenter Singles, 69 to 73, got it. Charlie Daniels Band, John, got it. Joe Cocker's Greatest Hits, don't got it. The Story of Star Wars, got it. Quincy Jones, Sounds and Stuff Like That, don't got it. Barbra Streisand, Songbird, got it. The Statler Brothers, on and off, something on and off, I don't got it. Simon and Garfunkel's Greatest Hits, got it. Kiss Double Platinum, got it. Lou Rawls, When You Hear Love, You've Heard It All, I don't think so. Bobby Goldsboro, I don't think so. Oak Ridge Boys, Room Service. Billy Joel, Stranger, got it. Bruce Springsteen, Something on the Edge of Town, don't got it. Crystal Gale, When I Dream, got it. Chuck Mangione, Feels So Good, got it. Can't read that, it's too small. Can't read that, it's too small. Santana, Moonflower. Kenny Rogers, Love or Something Like It, no. Captain and Tennille, Dream, yes. Electric Light Orchestra, Out of the Blue, yes. Booth, Boss Skaggs, Silk Degrees, yes. REO Speedwagon, No. Quincy Jones, Sounds, and stuff. Didn't we do? Oh, yeah, that's it. You did that one. I could go on and on because there's 2 more pages of this. Another page. But it's like 50-50. I have about half of the stuff that's in, and most of them on the 8-track are probably from Columbia House, I'll tell you. There's a lot of stuff here that I have. Boston, More Than a Feeling. I think I have Bastin. Rita Coolidge, Love Me Again. Nope. Jerry Rafferty, City to City. I think so. Johnny Mathis, You Light Up My Life. I think so. Melissa Manchester. Singing? No. Boston, More Than a Feeling. Jerry Lee Lewis, Keep on Rockin'. Yes. James Taylor, JT. Yes. Oak Ridge Boys, All Come Back Saloon. Y'all Come Back Saloon? That's funny. No. Barry Manilow Alive. Yes. Andrea Kostelanus, You Light Up My... I believe, yeah. Yeah. I don't remember how to say his name, but yeah. Boss Gags, Down to Then Left. Yes. Sweet, Level-Headed. Yes. Original soundtrack, Saturday Night Live. Yes. On LP and 8-track. Benny Goodman, Live at Carnegie Hall. Yes. Kenny Rogers and Dottie West. Yes. Billy Joel, Turnstiles. No. Journey, Infinity. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Charlie McCoy's Greatest Hits. Yes. Donnie and Marie. No. Best of Nat King Cole. Yes. Kiss Alive 2. Yes. It just goes on and on and on like that. It's like yes, no, yes, yes, no, yes, no, no, yes. Yeah. Yeah, alright. So, album of the day. The next time I see Joey, I'll hit him up. Get an album of the day. TV show. Battlestar? Do I have Battlestar? I think I do have Battlestar Galactica. Somewhere. I do. I have it on DVD. It's in my room. And if it's not in my room, then it's in one of like 8 boxes of DVDs. So let's do Battlestar. Why the bloody hell not, yeah? I mean, I can do what I want. It's my bloody show. Oh, that's my foot. Sounds like a bass drum. Right? That's cool, man. Alright, I'm gonna load up YouTube. And I'm gonna see if I can find Battlestar Galactica on YouTube. The original from 1978, right? What's new, man? What's new with you, man? The New Zoo Review. That's another good one. I think we'll do both. We'll do Battlestar Galactica and the New Zoo Review. Right? Alright, so we got Battlestar. Battlestar Galactica. And the New Zoo Review. There we go. And that is, as they say, that. Arvin Marvin. That's cool, man. That's totally cool. Going to do a little bit of an it. Alright, and what do we got, Marvin? Battlestar. Battlestar. It's one word. That'll make it easy. Battlestar Galactica, 1978. Alright. You can buy it there. You can buy it there. Let's see if we can find a good... The original intro. Alright, there we go. There's the intro. It's the original intro from 1978 series. And let's do that. And let's go to the show, and we'll post it in the comments. Like I said, I have the DVDs in my room, I believe. But I purchased that from Walmart, so there you go. Okay. And where are we? Where are my comments? Where? Oh, where? Oh, I'm not even signed in. That's why. That sucks. I hate having to fucking sign in. Okay. There we go. Man. Okay, so this is apparently doesn't have my new password, so I gotta put in my new password. There you go, and let's see. Let's update it. Is this me signing in? Yes, it's me. There we go. And that's it. There we go. Bloody hell, not now. Bloody hell. Come on. Boy, this thing is just... It's just pissing. And why won't it let me stay fucking signed in anymore, right? On this computer over here, I gotta sign in every freaking time. And it's starting to piss me off, really. It is. Alright, here we go. Hey, look, I'm signed in. I can leave a comment now. Sheesh, all of that. All of that, yeah. And all that is Battlestar Galactica. There. That's it. That's all there is to it. Nothing much to it. Nothing. Nothing, eh? So, Battlestar Galactica here is the show of the week. So if you get a chance, check out good old Battlestar Galactica. Why not? And then oh yeah. So the new Zoo Review is a show with a giant frog, a giant owl, a giant hippo, a bunch of unusual characters and adult characters hanging out together doing weird shit in the morning. I am going to post the theme song. There we go. And here it is. So check that stuff out, baby. There we go. So that's what's happening today. That's what's happening this week, baby. Baby. Coffee. That got cold quick. All right. I'll be right back. And then we'll think about some kind of music for the day. All right. So there you go. Right back. Okay, peeps. I'm back, baby. Joey's going to pass me an album from the 1970s or 80s, and we're going to see what we get. And I'll show it to you here, because once I put it on the rack there, you ain't going to be able to see it. It's so dark in here. It's so dark in here. It's like my eyeballs dark. What do you got? All right, what do we got? We got Spacey. We got Spacey right there. And this one here is from 1977. That's a great year. That's a great year. That's awesome sauce. All right. So, Spacey is a Tatsuro Yamashita. The Air years, RCA Air years. So this is when he was apparently working with that company. 76 to 82, we have Circus Town, Moon or Spacey. It's a Poppin' Time, Go Ahead, Moonglow, Right on Time, For You, and The Greatest Hits. That's 8 albums there from 76 to 82. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn. Some of these are in English and some of these are in Japanese. Excellent. Well, we're going to have Joey put this on later because we can. Because we can. And let me see if I can find a little something. Spicy? No, not spicy. Spacey. All right, here it is. Spacey, 1977. Let me tippy tap it on over here to the show and punch it up. You're gonna enjoy this one. I always love checking out Tetsuro stuff. So y'all's gonna love this. Spacey, 1977, full album. Typo. There we go. There we go. And bada bing. Check that shit out. There you go. All right. I'm glad I found that. sometimes I can't find the elements I'm looking for, and I just have to settle for something. But I'm glad I found that. So there's the full album for y'all to listen to there on YouTube. Enjoy. And be sure to thank, who do we have here? Takanami Hiro. And possibly subscribe. I'm gonna go there and subscribe now because I'm extra happy that they have that he's got full albums there. I post cool music. Well, yes, you do. He's got 6 videos, and he's got 320 subscribers. I have almost 2,000 videos, and I've got half that subscription count. So I'm going to subscribe to Takanami, and we've got, apparently he likes Tatsu because we've got Spacey, Melodies, Ride on Time, Parade, and Moonglow. Wow, that's pretty cool. So be sure to go to Takanami Hiryu and check it out and subscribe, because gosh, thank you, buddy. That's excellent. That's excellent. Yeah, hear me now. Think about me later. I'm going to open it in a new tab, and I'm going to go back there, and I'm going to make sure that it's off, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that. What are you doing? Stop doing stuff. Yeah. I'm going to go back to Takanami's page, and I am going to go here, and I am going to take this, open this link, no, copy this link, copy link, and go here, and paste, and there you go. Cool stuff. Someone who likes stuff that I like. That's cool. We got peeps. We totally got peeps, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What is going on today? I have no idea. My daughter went to university yesterday, came home, got ready, and went out. A friend of hers took her out for her birthday. So she did that. So she's pretty tore up because she stayed up late last night reading after she got back. She got back early, actually. She was back by 10. She said, yeah, they got there just in time and just when they started, and they didn't play long, and then she was back home. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So there. That's awesome. That's not the sound of my heart. Although it could be. It could be. It could be. But it ain't, so shut up. Alright, I'm sorry, dude. Jeez. Don't have to get all defensive about it. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that, and now I'm looking at my live feed here on this little phone monitor thing, so I can kind of keep track of what's happening, see if my show freezes up or gets kicked off or some shit. And I can read the comments there. Bugs. Totally. I'm a big Bugs Bunny fan. I am. I grew up on Warner Brothers and Disney and all those morning cartoon shows that we were talking about. Watch the new Zoo review. try to find... There's a bunch of shows there of the new Zoo Review. I just put the opening theme. But it's a funny show. Really. The outtakes are great. There's some great outtakes on that show. Totally, eh? Totally. Anyway. Dun dun dun. Second hour lull. Right? Am I calm? Like, no way. There's a lot of fucking hate and rage and anger and shit, and you know, there's a lot of shit going on, right? I've actually been a part of this, right? I've posted stuff on Facebook that just fucking, you know, and I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to take it down. That's just the way I feel, you know. Sometimes you just got to scream, you know, and you got to scream right in people's faces. You do. And still they don't get it, you know. And sometimes you don't want to scream in somebody's face, but you're just so frustrated that they're just not hearing it. They're not getting it. They're just so wrapped up in themselves and their own shit that they can't see past their hands, right? And that's a bummer, right? Yeah. So I just try to avoid it, man. I just run in the other direction. And I think what we need to do is everybody just needs to sit down and fucking chill out, you know? And start putting yourself in the other person's shoes, right? Just put yourself in the other person's shoes. Start thinking more about the person next to you and the person down the street and the person on the other side of the country, the other side of the... Start thinking about them more and less about your own crap, because eventually it all just becomes crap, right? You need to think about people first. Put down the phone. Unless it's helping you, help people, right? Get up, get out, go into the neighborhood and do something, you know. Organize a block party, right? How about a Halloween block party or a Thanksgiving block party, right? That's not out of the realm of possibility for people to try to pull that off, right? There's my challenge right there. I challenge people to organize a block party in their neighborhood and invite everybody on the block, everybody on the street, everybody within walking distance of the block party should get a flyer saying, bring your family, your friends, your favorite food, and your favorite outdoor entertainment, right? And join us on the block. Live music, fun, games. Do that, right? You know, do that. And then have somebody go out and make up 100 t-shirts to sell, right? To pay for all of the stuff that's gone into this. And then every year have a block party and a t-shirt. Within 4 blocks, right? 4 city block grid, right? Or not a city block, but a neighborhood block. There's got to be some musicians, somebody who can sing, somebody who can do, or somebody who knows somebody who can do something, right? If you go at it with the Little Rascals mentality, hey, we're gonna put on a show. I got some costumes. I got some tools. You know, hey, I got a guitar. Let's put it together, right? Put it together. Have a block party. It doesn't even have to be like one block, right? It could be like your whole neighborhood, right? Block off streets, the whole 9 yards, you know. I don't know what you have to do with the city to block off streets and stuff for that kind of thing to happen. But I'm sure it couldn't be all that difficult. I'm sure they want to charge you for permits and roadblock signs and all that shit. But if you hold it in a cul-de-sac at the end of a neighborhood, in a place where it's a dead end anyway, and there's no through traffic, just fucking block it off. Fuck them. In the neck, right? Fuck bureaucracy, fuck politics. Just block off part of the neighborhood and have a fucking party. And when they show up, invite them. Put a hot dog in their face and say, shut up and go away. Right? And invite enough people there so that when the cops do show up, they say, hey, Marvin, what's going on, dude? Just having a block party. Right on. You guys take it easy. It used to be that when you had parties and local functions and stuff, that half the people were there from town were teachers and doctors and cops and lawyers, everybody from town. So the whole cross section of town would be there at an event, So looking for community in the neighborhood, in the community, sometimes you got to look a bit deep, but it's there. I think a block party would give a sense of community, right? And then what you do is you have something that you want to organize, so that when you're at the block party, people are like, okay, here comes the timeshare pitch, right? And then you give it to them. Look, this is what we want to do in our neighborhood. We want to add this element to our neighborhood. Who's on board and who can help and who wants to raise money, who wants to do this, right? And first, let's get together as a neighborhood and decide, do we want to do this? And if so, how do we go about doing it? Here's a bunch of ideas that we've gathered from different people in the neighborhood. What is one of these things? What is something that the neighborhood needs and we need to go after, right? In just about every neighborhood, it's kids, it's animals, and it's, I'm sorry to say, transients and homeless, right? It just is. That's just the way it is, and especially out here. So what can we do to kind of help the neighborhood, the community? And then organize a party, and then, maybe every 6 months or so have a neighborhood block party where you can get together and get updates on what's going on in the neighborhood and party and hang out and schmooze with the neighbors, The world, the country, our towns, we all need this. We all need to get together on something, right? There has to be people in your own neighborhood living near you, right, that you don't see. You don't hear from. They're there, but you never see them, right? Talk to those people. Maybe that person is a shut-in, and they sit and watch everything from their windows. Maybe they would like to be involved, but they're too afraid. Throw the block party in their fucking yard so they can open up their window and be a part of it. Do that, right? Have a little humanity involved in your decisions when you're doing something. Try to take the money out of your thinking all the time and just factor in humans. Try that once in a while. You can't go wrong, even if it doesn't work out the way you want it to. It's still a positive hit on your karma, right? So go for it. It's a win-win. It's a win-win, man. Totally. Hoo-ya. Hoo-ya to ya. Totally. All right, I'm going in. Half an hour left in the show, so I'm going in. This is, I think, bong hit number 3 or 4. There you go. There you have it. There it is. Well, so Television Tuesday, Battlestar Galactica, the TV show of the week, and New Zoo Review. Check those out. Better write it down in here. The album of the day is Spacey. Spacey. Better put the right color. Spacey. Tetsu. There you go. That's it. That's the ticket, cricket. And let's see, what do we got going on the rest of the week? Tomorrow's Old Time Radio Wednesday. Same thing. We're going to play it by ear and see what we come up with. And then I won't be here Thursday. No show Thursday. No show. I may pop in and say, dude. But it's a no-show. The dude was a no-show. Going to the airport. Going to be driving when the show is starting, so I will not be here. I've got to take the kids to the airport on Thursday morning. So we got to get out of here pretty early. I think my daughter said she's got to get up at 2 in the morning. So there you go. That'll be easy for us. Me and Joey we'll probably still be awake. What the hell? You can sleep on a plane, right? Hey, Sam, what's going on? You're awake. Hi. Good morning. Good morning, Sam. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Do you hear a dog? Okay, Arvin. Okay. Alright, I've gotten past my confusion somewhat, right? Every once in a while I'm like, oh crap, where the hell am I? It sucks when you're driving and that happens when you're driving. You're like, what am I doing? Does that ever happen to anyone? Every once in a while it happens to me. It happens a little more frequently, and that just means that a couple of times a year, or a couple of times more than a couple of times a year, it happens to me, where I'll be driving down the road and I won't know where I'm at. All of a sudden I won't know where I'm at, I won't know who I'm with, and I won't know what I'm doing. Right? And for just a split second this happens. I'm not talking about, oh my God, all day long, I don't know what's going on. It's like for just an instant, a second or two at the most. It feels like a half a second, right? But it's like for just an instant, I'm lost, man. I'm completely gone. I'm detached completely. I don't know what the fuck's going on. What am I holding in my hand? What am I doing? Who's what? And then all of a sudden it's just gone. It's here and it's gone. It's like, it happens really, really fast. It's probably the beginnings of something, but I'm not going to go there. I figure I'm not going to last long enough to have to deal with any kind of mental thing, aphasia or dementia or whatever. I don't think I'm going to last that long anyway. But you never know. And even if I did, I guess I'm not going to know it. So fucking... Anyway. Hey, good morning, Susie. How you doing? Just chilling out, goofing on myself again. Check it out. Check out the list of stuff to get into today. The album of the day is Spacey from 1977, Tatsu. The TV shows for the week are the New Zoo Review, a morning kids show, and Battlestar Galactica, the original from 1978. Good stuff. So check it out. How are you this morning? I'm just a vegetable. It's a gardening up in here. So, eggplant. I'm probably an eggplant. Do they grow on a vine? I think they grow on a vine, don't they? Like a big grape. I'm an eggplant. Totally. Yeah. Here are some of the examples of Joey's origami. He's been making origami here on his visit. So these are pretty cool. Let me go ahead and show them up in here. There's some origami. Neato. This one's really cool. This is awesome sauce. Just totally. That's crazy. No worries. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah, he's made a few of these. There's a few more in my daughter's room. I told my daughter we're just going to start stringing them on thread and hanging them up from her ceiling, right? That'll look pretty cool. Yeah. I guess these wouldn't be difficult to ship, right? If you made origami for people and sent them. That'd be fun too. I wish I could do something like that. Like I said earlier, the most I can do is make cocaine bindles. That's the extent of my origami. Cocaine bindles. Little paper envelopes. That's it, man. That's all. And paper airplanes. I can do a whole armada of paper airplanes. Totally, man. If I could do origami, I would make a Battlestar Galactica ship, right? The Battlestar. Is that the name of that one was? The ship from Battlestar Galactica. That ship there, was that the Battlestar? I know that in the front here, there's an interview, and I think there's a battleship model. Let me see. Battleship Atari, and it should be right in here somewhere. Nope. In the back, maybe. In the back, baby. In the back, baby. In the back, baby. In the back. In the back. There it is. All right, here we go. And we'll take a look at this one here. And there's the ship. Right? I mean, what kid didn't want a model of that ship back there in 1978? That was the coolest thing. Right? Jerry Garcia's Bindle guy. I was my parents' Bindle guy. Hey, make me a Bindle. The fact that it's called a Bindle, right? A cocaine Bindle. That was funny too. Funny stuff. Flagship, right? The flagship. Galactica. Was that it? The flagship Galactica? Of course, I should have read it while I had it open right here. I'm going to turn that off. Because it's getting a little... The Cylon flagship was... What the hell was that? Something. I don't know. I don't remember that show too much other than the little kid and the little fuzzy little cyborg dog thing. What the hell was that? I know there was a monkey inside that costume. Which was really unfortunate, right? There was an actual monkey inside that suit. How horrible was that? 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 How I wonder if they would allow that nowadays, to put a monkey in a suit and task him with being this character, you know. Because if you watch the show, he moves around like an animal. He moves around not like a human. If there's a human in there, it would definitely have human characteristics, but it doesn't. It often walks around confused, kind of bumps into things a little bit, because there's a monkey in a fucking suit, so it's just kind of Muffet, yeah, Muffet. And that little kid, Noah Hathaway, is that what his name was? Noah something? The little kid that played the little kid. The kid that played the kid. Where is Galactica? Battlestar Galactica. The shootiest and the tootiest. There it is. Noah Hathaway, I believe is who it was. It doesn't say here. Richard Hatch, Dirk Benedict, Lauren Green, Marin Jensen, Herb Jefferson Jr., Jane Seymour, the Ovions and the Cylons. Really? They're not even gonna... Yeah. Noah Hathaway, that was the kid, yep. Terry Carter. So Terry Carter, Ty, he was the cop who worked with McCloud in New York. Terry Carter, I believe that's who that was. If I'm not mistaken. Evie or Eve. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool babysitter that lets you watch that kind of stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go back to Battlestar here and see who played Uri. Let's see. Apollo, Starbuck, Athena, Ty, Boxy, Jolly, Uri, Adar, Count Balar, Anton, Serena, Cassiopeia, Dr. Pay, and Zack. Those are the characters. Rick Springfield. Remember Rick Springfield was in there. Zack, right? That was funny. He wasn't going to sing, but he was going to pretend to act. He was actually pretty good and stuff. He was kind of neat to have that in a bunch of different shows. Gosh golly, Rick Springfield, that's right. Expands to 3 hours, preempting regular program. So it is a 3-hour program that night. Yeah, I thought it was a weird show, but I also understood it on the level that it was presented, even at 10 years old, because I had seen the documentary from Eric von Daniken, the Chariots of the Gods, which much later evolved into Ancient Aliens and that stuff with Giorgio Tsoukalos. So, hi, bud. My dog's up. He's like, come on, we gotta do something now. Let's do it. He don't want to do nothing other than wait for me to eat breakfast so he can try to beg. I had a couple of babysitters when I was real young. One of them was when I was about 4 or 5 years old, probably 5 years old, 1973. A really cool redhead girl from up the street, and she was really neat, hippie girl. One movie I remember watching that the babysitter was Trog. Crazy movie, yeah, I guess so. It sounds familiar, right? Trog. okay. I see here. And let me go ahead and post the trailer from the movie Trog. Oh. 1970 trailer. And there is the 1970 Trog trailer, so check that out. And I probably Taylor, trailer. It should say trailer, but you guys know that. So that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't look at that. Don't look at it. Anywho, yeah, and I watched a lot of, because since I had insomnia as a child, I watched a lot of weird movies late at night by myself. Who's gonna know? Everybody's fucking asleep. My parents are in drug-induced comas, and my siblings are kids. When they go out, boom, they're out. But I got a fucking insomnia as a kid. So the house would go quiet, and I'd sneak in and turn the TV on and sit in front of the old black and white and watch a shitload of old movies. Yep. Pass out on the couch, watching TV, get in trouble. Sneak back to my room and lay down for a couple of minutes before I get up and go to school. All right? Just making my bed. All right? Just getting up. Yeah, I can sleep in school. Fuck it. I can't sleep at home, so might as well just sleep in school. You know? That was fun stuff. I copped a lot of Z's in school. I got a lot of shit in school too, which is probably why she freaked me out once watching a scary movie called I Saw What You Did, right? But these kids making a prank calls. Yep. I think that one's streaming right now on Prime. I Saw What You Did from 19-something. Totally. Of course, I Saw What You Did, 1965 full movie. There you go. Joan Crawford, right? And then I think it was remade in 1988 and then remade again. But it was also, they stole that and they did I Saw What You Did Last Summer, right? So this is, we'll put this here. There we go. I think I spelled it right this time. Trailer. There you go. There you go. I think that's the one we're talking about. I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, prank calls. Yeah, that's it. Oh my god. Yeah, and then the remake, has got that girl in it. Oh man, what is her name? Oh. She's in the remake of The Blob. She has a great part in The Stand. She's Becker's receptionist on Ted Danson's show. I can't remember her name. It's always this weird, like Dakota or Apollonia or something. It's a weird name. I can't remember it. I cannot remember it. I can't remember it. One of the movies that I liked back then to watch on late night TV was stuff like Squirm, with the worms going up in the face and stuff. And that was great stuff. Or There was this one movie, I cannot remember what it was, but this guy had to break into school to create this serum because he was a lunatic, right? And it was either the serum that made him a lunatic or the serum was supposed to cure him of being a lunatic, a rapist killer thing, right? She gave me nightmares. Alice, sweet Alice. Oh, man. There you go. Yeah, that's another crazy one. Totally, yeah. Uh-oh. Alice, sweet Alice. Oh, that does look kind of creepy. 1976 trailer. Okay. And who's that? Brooke Shields? Yeah, ooh. That's great. That's great stuff. That's tip top, as they say. That's the tip top. I get it. It's a religious thing. Totally, eh? I'm gonna have to check out Alice, Sweet Alice, because I really dig Brooke Shields. I really dig a lot of the girls from back then, you know, because I was just, as a kid, enamored with their beauty. I had, like, of course, been through a whole lot of experiences that made me different than most of the people I knew as a kid. So I saw girls differently, not as objects, but as, like, I don't know, works of art. Especially those celebrity kids, you know, Jodie Foster, Christy McNichol. Oh, just so many cool. Oh yeah, Blue Lagoon. Yeah, that's another fave. Totally, Blue Lagoon. Yep, another fave. Who was that girl? Oh, her name keeps popping into my head, but stupid brain's not working right. Paper Moon. Right. She did a bunch of stuff after that. She never recaptured that magic that got her the Oscar for Best Supporting in Paper Moon. In fact, her career kind of went, drugs will do that. Yeah, there's an autobiography I'd like to check out if there's such a thing. Totally. Well, it's getting just about the time to say adios. I don't know what's going on today. Maybe we'll go out and do something. Robert Redford? Jesus. I haven't done a video time machine lately. I'm probably not going to get to do a video time machine until after everything kind of settles down here. But really, Robert Redford? I just saw a thing on him the other day, a photo with him and his wife or daughter or granddaughter or somebody. And I thought, wow, look at him. It's still happening. Yeah, one of those Ryan O'Neal, Tatum O'Neal. It was his whole thing. Him and Peter Bogdanovich, I believe, were the whole idea behind this movie, right? He wanted it to be a vehicle for him, and it turned out to be a vehicle for his daughter. And the story I heard from her, not directly, was that he was in England working on a picture in bed with a woman. And she won the award and ran home and phoned her father in England to tell him, Daddy, Daddy, guess what I'm holding in my hand? And he said, I'm in bed, honey. Guess what I'm holding in my hand? And that was his. He was jealous of his daughter. And that sucks. If I were anything and created something and brought my daughter in and she surpassed me, I would be so proud, right? And he was like, fuck. Now I got more competition in the family. I mean, that's the way it was. It was horrible. And she could never get that recognition from him, you know? She just never could. His son, what was his son's name? Some weird name. He could never get that recognition. His father wanted so badly for his son to be such a good actor, and he had such high hopes, and his kid was such a fuck up. And his kid just kept fucking up, and he wasn't that great of an actor. He looked cool, but he just didn't really hit. He had a bit part in the movie The Wraith with Charlie Sheen. He was the guy that raced the Wraith in the beginning and went off the cliff, and his eyes burned out. That was Garth or Ganthium or some weird name. Yeah, I mean, it's like you bring a kid into the world, whether it was an accident or not, it's your fucking kid. It's an extension of you. It's your future, right? Well, I never get it. And you better get out of here by the time you're 18, too. Ugh, some parents, yeah, bastards. Fucking bastards. And it's not just fathers, it's mothers, too. I've seen some shitty fucking mothers, right? I've just, of course, having both shitty parents, I've seen it all. Hey, what's going on, dude? You're showing up a little bit late to the party. This is the album of the day. All right, it's Spacey by Tatsuro Yamashita from 1977, and it is on the comments there. So, be sure to check out there's a lot of stuff in the comments today, so be sure to go through the comments and check it out, and copy some links if you need to. See, we got a little bit of pen pal action going on here. That's cool. That's cool, man. Yeah. All right, I guess it's time for me to do one last bong hit here, and then think about wrapping it up for the day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cute. Yeah. Well, it's not been too hot out here in the desert, so I'm hoping it won't be too hot again the next couple of days. I'd like to get out and go do something. I know that tomorrow my daughter has one more day of class before she takes off, and then she said she's got to come home tomorrow, get her shit packed up, and then get to sleep. So, yeah, totally. All right, let's bong hits for everyone. Salud, salud. Totally. I don't know what's going on today. Thank you. That is a gift for my daughter from one of her uncles on her birthday Saturday. Album of the day, as I said, is Spacey, Tatsuro Yamashita from 1977. It is posted on the comments. If you scroll back up the comments, you'll find it there. TV show of the week is Battlestar Galactica and the New Zoo Review. And there are links to those openings. You can actually find the New Zoo Review there on YouTube. 9-pound hammer. I got a 7-pound hammer. It's too much work. The 9-pound. I do a 7-pound. That's it. I gotcha. Totally. Saying stupid shit is Hamashita. That's funny. Yamashita. Saying stupid shit. I'm looking for stupid shit that we say to each other. Stupid shit we say to things are going to be all right. Don't worry about it. Trust me. Saying stupid shit. Stupid shit that we tell each other. You know. I don't know. Your hair looks great. Your butt isn't big in that dress. You know. Or we could get meaner and other stupid shit. Let's talk about stupid shit that we tell each other. Saying stupid shit. So let's talk about that tomorrow. Monday, we talked about The Never-Ending Story. That's the movie of the week. So check out that movie. Tomorrow is Old Time Radio Wednesday. So we'll do something headed in that direction. I don't know what. Once again, it will be viewer's choice all the rest of the month. So you guys decide. Show up early. You can choose the record, the album for the day. Falcor, totally. The Luck Dragon. Keep laughing. I have to. If you ain't laughing, you're probably crying. That sucks. Totally. All right, let me see. Let me crank on some air here. Let me get ready to say goodbye for the day. Atreyu. I will be back tomorrow. Last night we were going to do some gaming, but I was napped out and the kids came back from the desert and I was like, nah, fuck it. Eventually we'll get kind of back to normal here on the channel and start putting up some more videos, start bringing you more live stuff, start doing some more original content. But until then, you'll just have to settle for the live shows. Yeah, great stuff. And I do believe I have those DVDs somewhere. At some point, I'm just going to surround myself with boxes of 8 tracks. The Never-Ending Story. La, 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 la. Right? And movies, DVDs, VHS. I'm just going to bring it all in and stack it up here. And then just start digging through it, right? Fill my whole living room filled with just boxes and boxes and stuff. Mainly so I can categorize it. Take it easy, people. Take care of each other. All right, it's time for me to get on out of here. All right, so I'm gonna go. Y'all know what to do. All right, thanks for hanging out. WW, James, Susie, Joey, everybody, anybody out there, just a flies on the wall. Take it easy. Alright, you know what to do. Alright, same thing we do every night. Pinky, try to take over the world. Alright, spread peace and love, not bullshit. Alright, be kind to each other. Alright, do something for yourself. Jerry, he's sitting over there doing origami. Do something for yourself, but do something for somebody else too. Right? Makes you a better person, makes the world a better place, and it makes us all happy. All right? You guys take care of yourselves. All right? Take care of each other. I will be back tomorrow. We might even get Joey in here to talk to us before he's gone again. Kitchen's open. Gee, Brian, what are we going to do tonight? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. And we shall, with peace and love. All right, you guys, take care of each other. Love you. And adios.